Andrew here from Ethereal Alchemy Frequency Healing, and in today's video I really wanted to share more with you about Transference Healing sessions, what they actually encompass and how they can really support you in your life to really create some amazing change, growth and spiritual transformation. So yeah, Transference Healing sessions. Transference Healing has been around for quite a few years now, probably 25 years, but it's still a very little known modality. So I'm a Transference Healing practitioner and teacher, and also registered and certified with Transference Healing, and I've been practicing this modality for well over 9 years now. And yeah, so Transference Healing session is very different and unique compared to many other, I guess, healing modalities out there. And what it's really about, it's about helping people to reconnect to their spirituality, to their divine self, and to enable a beautiful healing process to come through that allows the body, the emotions, the mind and your spiritual self to go through rapid transformation so that you can start to create more expansion, more love, more flow and more freedom in your life. A Transference Healing session is done in my sacred space, so I'm sitting in my healing room at the moment with some interdimensional templates behind me and also the archangels and a beautiful altar set up. So this is the space where I run healing sessions, and as a client you would sit opposite me, and through the session, so with a full Transference Healing session, it lasts for about 1.5 hours, 1.5 to 2 hours. And in that time, you basically sit opposite. There's no touching of the body. It's all run energetically. So basically, I start to go through various energetic procedures to start to create this beautiful alchemy. And when I talk about alchemy, alchemy is about shifting the cells and shifting the consciousness of your totality, starting to shift that from one vibration into a higher vibration. And basically we all hold, grief, pain, sadness, stress, anxiety. We hold memories and we hold energy within the body and consciousness. And through a Transference Healing session, it gently starts to uncover and delayer these aspects, these old aspects of self that have created restriction, frustration, pain, blockages in our life and also in our body, which can eventually manifest as disease or symptoms in the body. So Transference Healing really taps in on a multi-dimensional level. So it's not working on just one level like the physical or just working with the emotions. It actually weaves through this cohesive vibration to start working through all the different levels and layers. So I basically work through this manual. This is our fundamental manual, and that's the healing, the main healing that I run, a fundamental and advanced healing. So nice thick book here. There's a lot of procedures that I work through, various optional procedures. And it starts to weave this very cohesive vibration. So how is that working? Basically, I'm allowing myself to be a channel for universal vibration, for sacred geometry, color, sound, light, frequency to flow through in a healing session. So really, I'm just an observer and I'm just watching and delegating a process that's really coming from your higher self. It's between you and spirit. So I'm just sitting there watching this process unfold, and I guess being a little bit of a conductor to allow those energies to come through for you. So as I work through the healing session, at different times we're tapping into different aspects of being. So at one point in the healing, I might be tapping in through the emotional body, and we're helping to release and gently shift old emotions that might be stuck in various parts of the body or within the aura. At another point in time, I might be working through the mental planes and clearing through the central nervous system to help to clear old memories and old distortions through the mental plane that create, habits, or that create pain or weaknesses within the mental plane that cause restriction, cause suffering, cause us to get into those mental loops where we can tend to build up stress and anxiety. At another point, I might be tapping into the physical and really working through the cellular and atomic system to create the physical shifts necessary for the body to start releasing density, so that it can start to incorporate more light or ether from the universe. And then also tapping into the spiritual, the etheric bodies, crystalline light body. And that's another aspect of transference healing that makes it very unique, is that we work with the light body, which is really our spiritual vehicle. It's the light being of self that connects us to our infinite and divine self. And at our level of evolution on the earth at this time, we're all being given this opportunity to encode more light, to start to work more effectively with our light body system. And so a lot of symptoms, a lot of disease, a lot of pain that's manifesting for humanity at this time is what we refer to as light body symptoms. So our light body is trying to integrate, and as it's integrating, we're pulling up old pain, old memories, old energy that is just ready to be cleared. But sometimes, we start to get a bit of a cold, or we start to feel anxious, or we get caught up in a process in life and we feel very stressed about it. And sometimes we get caught up in the lower mental planes around what that story is, but actually there's always a higher reason why these things play out. And our body often pulls up weaknesses, genetic weaknesses, pain, illness, so that it can start to shift and clear it. So when we can start to come from a higher level of consciousness and understand that our body does go through these natural processes of clearing and bringing up fears or pain to be cleared, and when we can learn how to work more effectively with that, we start to create so much more health, expansion, manifestation, love, and joy in our lives. And so I guess my specialty through being a transference healing practitioner is to really help people to open up to their sensitivity, to start to awaken more this heart-based consciousness, so that we can start to run our lives more from intuition and from our heart, rather than from the mental planes, which often get us very stressed. So my gift is to really help people heal through relationships, help to understand why certain triggers play out in relationships and how we can start to heal through that, but also the most important relationship, which is the relationship with yourself. I've gone through such a big journey in my own time through these spiritual practices and healing, and one of the biggest things for us to heal in our life is actually our own relationship, how we treat ourselves, how we give ourselves love or not, or how worthy we feel in life, how worthy we feel to receive love, to be loved in relationships, to have all the opportunities in life that we feel we deserve. And the key is through the heart, and also healing around self-worth. We all have so much pain around self-worth and feeling just worthy in life to be enough, to receive, to be worthy, to have love, to have opportunities, to have manifestation come in. And as we start to work with our own self-relationship, as we start to heal the heart, we begin to open the heart to more love, to more joy, to more expansion. And this is what Transference Healing sessions really help to rapidly initiate and build in your life, is this opportunity just to open your heart, to heal whatever pain or whatever stories and genetics that we've inherited, or the things we've learnt in life, to start to heal this old story of limitation or pain or suffering, and to start to really open up to this possibility of, wow, my life can be so much more expansive. I can receive so much more love. I can feel so much more grounded and stable in my life, and more able to work through the challenges in life, and to feel safe and to feel nurtured and loved through that whole process. So in summary, the best way I can describe a transference healing session, so as I say, you sit opposite me for around about an hour or so, and in that time, with your eyes closed, you just allow and have this opportunity to really surrender into yourself, and to surrender to the frequencies and the divine love of the universe, to receive this divine infusion of love and light that just lifts your soul and shows you this glimpse of something better, and something so profound that can really touch your heart and touch your soul. So in a healing session, we start to just release all this stress, release the pain off all the levels of your energetic bodies, so that you can start to infuse light. You can start to feel lighter, more expansive, more in your heart, and more grounded. And so normally people feel very relaxed in a healing session. It's very gentle, even though sometimes it can go very deep and be very powerful. It's generally a very heartfelt experience. Feel very light and just a different person afterwards. Often people say that they feel like, oh wow, I just feel like a weight's really lifted off my shoulders or out of my body, and I just feel lighter and feeling more confident, and feeling more in your heart, where you feel, life is on my side. I'm not struggling against it. And on the higher levels, we start to really bring through work with angelic frequencies, work with the elemental kingdoms, work with the crystal kingdoms, the ascended masters, all the spiritual hierarchy. It's a very universal and multidimensional modality that taps into so many different frequencies that it's almost beyond words to describe. It really has to be felt. When you feel it through a session, and when you feel it through your body and consciousness, you go, that's what that's about. And it's just so beautiful. And then following on from, once the healing's completed, I basically do a channeled reading. So I'm just opening myself up to spirit, to my guidance, my spiritual guidance and your spiritual guidance, to bring through the messages and really share the key themes that are very relevant for your healing process. And each transference healing session works upon the next. So it keeps building these changes, this growth, and continues to infuse more light, and most importantly, the understanding, that's why that is happening in my life. It gives you a higher perspective, so that you can get out of the mental, the lower mental planes, and really tap into more your higher self, your heart-based self, so you can start to understand and see what the bigger picture is in your life, and what spirit and what the universe is guiding you to do and to be and to experience. So I work through this transformation record, quite comprehensive, which gives a really beautiful reading on all levels as to what key healing themes are coming through, whether we're working with past pain, we might be working with certain organs to clear energy. Sometimes we might be working through the mental planes, or through your spirituality, to help open up different aspects of your spiritual gifts and talents. So there's so much that can come through in a healing session. And we work with crystals as well. So crystals hold so much light technology, and they hold a lot of technology of healing. So this is one of my beautiful channeling crystals that I often use quite a lot in my healing sessions, and they just help to really bring through such a vibration, bring through so much energy and light to really facilitate that change within your body and consciousness. In a full healing session, I also work with the Transference Healing Animal Magic deck. So I normally choose 3 animal cards in a healing, which help to give a reading and insight into the different healing aspects that you're working with in that particular healing. So all the animals, and we will also work with the mythical beings and the elemental kingdoms, they really hold different attributes of healing and self-mastery. And when we can start to tap into and work with these energies, they really help to start creating healing changes, growth, and spiritual empowerment in your life. And then at the end, you also receive a beautiful crystal Lightbody essence. So make up a crystal essence in a bottle for you, which holds a combination of crystal essences. So we work with many of the earth crystals, plus there's different combination crystals that we also work with. We work with the planets, the platonic solids, earth, air, fire, water, ether, and we also work with colors and the actual platonic solids as well. So this Lightbody crystal essence is something that you get to take home, and you take 7 drops in the morning and night, and that really supports the healing changes that have come through in the healing to integrate over the following weeks. So it just supports that process. You've made a shift of consciousness in each healing, and this just helps to really anchor and embed those positive changes and growth that's coming through. So quite a brief summary really of a Transference Healing session, but as I say, they're very, very beautiful, very heartfelt, very gentle. And I feel this year, 2020 is such a powerful year to really be receiving this type of really high frequency energy work. If you're really looking to create a lot of positive change, to improve your health, to improve just your state of being, to be more in a state of love and balance and calmness and flow, to be able to work through the challenges and circumstances that always arise in life. It just gives you that tool set to be able to take more positive action and to feel more grounded and balanced and ready to really ignite and go for your dreams and desires in your life. This is the year to do it, 2020. A lot of bringing our dreams into physical manifestation and creation. So Transference Healing sessions really help to accelerate and really rapidly change circumstances and create more health and wellness in your life, so that when you're feeling great, when you're feeling balanced, when you're feeling in your heart, you're just so much more clear and you can make such better decisions in your life. But when we're stressed, anxious, we're grumpy, someone's triggered us in life, we just get stuck and we get caught in a lower vibration that really restricts us in life. So we want to really break through that this year, and these types of healing sessions can really help you to do that. So if you'd like to find out more, just PM me or send me an email, details below. And yeah, I'd love to really connect with you this year and be a partner in your spiritual journey and healing journey. So yeah, many blessings.